Hello, my name is Harkranum. Welcome back to my Great Awakening videos. In this video, we will discuss belief versus hope. Notice I say I will or you will, never hope, because hope is based on fear. Just know, then, if it goes wrong, you will not have succeeded, even if you had hoped. Once you have seen all the videos I have made, you should then come to realise that hope is not the same as belief, and believing in the impossible is not hoping. Make those decisions and stand by them, not hoping it will happen, but knowing it will happen. When you hope for something, you instantly set boundaries for yourself, and then start hoping for even just half success, or hope someone bails you out, until eventually you're just hoping because you can't change it. Now, believing is different, but it only works if you first believe in yourself. That is the big clincher here. You must first truly believe in yourself, how you are still alive, even if you've had a horrid past, how life can only get as bad as living on the streets, which isn't likely to happen if you believe in yourself. You don't hear people say, hope in yourself, do you? No, you hear believe in yourself a lot, which is correct, but it's not how we live our lives. We actually doubt ourselves more than we praise and believe in ourselves, yet we say to believe in ourselves. Fear once again is to play because we've been brought up to rely heavily on a system that is designed to make us always fear about at least one thing. You may ask, well, why is the system built like that? I say because that's how it's meant to be currently. It will change eventually. Things that do not work eventually get changed. You may now say to me, if you know all about the banking families, etc., well, how can a system that does not work but is controlled by the families get changed? I say, look at history and you will see. I'll go on to the banking families in later videos, and trust me, I'll go in depth with links on that subject. But right now, we're talking about belief and how it is used to our benefit. Instead of hoping for something to happen, we believe in ourselves and know it will happen, because we always make the right choice, because there is no wrong choice. True belief right there. Okay, you're now probably thinking, it's all well and good believing in yourself, but why does it matter? What's the difference between believing in myself and not believing in myself? Why do I have to stop hoping? I like hoping. It gives me a sense that everything will be alright. Okay, I'll answer those questions. The difference between believing in yourself or not is happiness, and knowing that every situation in your life currently or in the past can be dealt with right now by simply understanding one thing. Everything balances out eventually. You are poor now, but with belief you'll be rich later. But a rich man with no belief will be poor later. You may spend 10 years on the street, but then 10 years in a 2-bedroom house with a wife and 2 kids. Or you might do it the other way round. Life balances out based on your beliefs. If you don't believe you will be rich, but hope you will be rich, guess what? You'll always be hoping to be rich. Life is what you make it, and that is so true. But only when you believe in everything you can and will accomplish in your life, and not fearing that you may never get to experience those things in your life and hope they will happen. If you don't believe you will ever be rich, you will never be rich. If you don't believe in yourself while struggling, you will start fearing, and you will not believe in yourself to get back out from the hole you're in. If you go out for the night and hope to get a girl, guess what? You'll be hoping all night. You go out believing and feeling it now feels a good time for a girl in your life, you'll most likely pull. You hope she talks to you. How about believing in your basic knowledge to talk to go over to her, or are you too fearful? Belief in yourself is basically your protection from fear, which is bombarded on you every day subconsciously. If you fear the world around you, you are controlled and you lack belief in yourself. Here are 2 examples of belief versus hope on the same subject scenario. Hope. Jane hopes she gets the job because she felt a bit nervous before going into the interview, but thinks she's done okay, and just hopes they call back soon because she really needs the money or her mum is going to shout at her. She just hopes she gets this job and take her on, as she don't know how she'll get a job otherwise. Belief. Jane believes in her skills to get the job and feels confident going into the interview. And after the interview, a couple of things could have done different, but believes she has the job. She thinks it would be nice to hear from them soon, as Mum will be her usual naggy self. But if job don't plan out, there are plenty more jobs out there. Just keep trying. You can see from my two examples why belief is so powerful. It makes us more positive and energetic, and keeps us moving forward by not succumbing to fear and then hoping. As Sylvester Stallone said in Rocky, it isn't how hard you can hit, it's how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. I truly believe in this phrase and stand by it with conviction, because the system we live in will try to break you, hurt you, and make you think bad thoughts about things that don't even exist in some cases. The brain is very powerful, and what we allow to penetrate into our core and change us becomes us. If you see yourself never having a chance to land that perfect job and not even looking for it because you know it will never happen, this is now who you are. And until you start thinking different and believing in yourself, you'll stay this way and never land that perfect job you want. Belief in yourself and knowing everything will work out, even through the really hard times, is something that is not that hard to do when you know the real truth and your eyes are open to who you truly are and why you're here on this planet. This is the ultimate question you have to find on your own, as it's your destiny and no one can walk you through that door except you. All I'm doing is showing you the door. If you're still listening to my video right now and thinking this guy is nuts, but he may have a point, but I'm not really into believing all this hocus pocus stuff, then all I say to you right now is you're not ready at this moment in time in your life to seek the true answers to freedom from fear. You do not believe, that is okay. Life is your own journey and you'll learn that as you get older. Some people are watching this video right now and may say to themselves, well, I've lived a hard life. People and situations in the past have been unfair to me. So what's the point of believing in myself if no one even cares? I say to you, because believing in yourself is the first step to putting your past failures and traumas behind you and becoming your own true self who you was destined to become. Some people who are watching may say, well, I do believe in myself, but I still have problems in my life, and it's very hard to believe that everything is okay when you get red letters through the door, and I can't even put food on my kids' table. I'm not saying to believe everything will be okay, and that you'll not have hard times ahead, but instead of worrying about problems and letting them dictate how you feel, sleep, and communicate with others, believe in yourself and know that no matter what happens, you and your children will get through this hard time, and it will happen exactly how it's meant to be, not how you perceive it should be. With true belief, you just know you'll get everything solved eventually, even if you have to make mistakes along the way. Don't predict the order of how to solve everything, as this causes stress and thoughts of fear to start creeping into your subconscious. The problem with hoping is that you have a step-by-step way to solve the problem. Well, if this happens and that happens, and hopefully this should happen. You're basically putting steps and barriers in your own mind to accomplish the real, actual goal. Do not get me wrong, I totally believe in steps to accomplish things, but when you're hoping to accomplish steps to reach a goal, you'll always be hoping to get better each time you try. Instead, just believe you'll reach your goal, and you have to keep trying, then that is fine, because you know you'll accomplish your goal eventually. So to wrap up this part, I just want to say, believe in yourselves and don't hope for nothing. Just know it will happen, and you'll enjoy it when it does. You can have anything you want in life, you have to just believe in yourself to get it. Leave your comments below, and don't forget to subscribe if you like this channel. Next episode, I explain why, in my opinion, knowing your own brain and how it works with your body and spirit is the key to unlocking your true self. Thank you all for listening. Harkranum out.